Kiki. Oh my gosh, her English voice sounds like she sounds more snobby and rich kid-like than Mint in the English. Instead of the cutesy voice, it's like gimme, gimme, gimme voice. I'm like, it's cute, but after like a few episodes, it gets so annoying. Yes, I'm using that word a lot, but it's true. But it's just, it gets so annoying. It's like she sounds like that gimme, like a spoiled. It is really hard to explain her English voice. It sounds like an annoying little kid, rich kid's voice, which, yeah, doesn't sound that great. Her Japanese voice, yet again, a thumbs up. Japanese voice. If I had another arm, triple thumbs down. Boy. Okay, Sakura or Renee, I could have thought up of something better, is the last of the Mew Mews. She's one of the oldest and most mature of the Mew Mews, and sometimes the voice of reason, which is really good, especially with these type of girls. In the Japanese, when she first had the option of joining the Mew Mews, she was kind of cold and turned away, and Mint really, really looks up to her and all that, and that kind of hurt her feelings. And just, I don't remember what episode it was, but also like Lettuce, she's among the first, both in Japanese and English, she's among the first of the Mew Mews to realize that the aliens are not like being forced into this sort of thing. And yeah, the Japanese voice suits really well. It's not as monotoned. It really suits, and it really is well. Okay, her English voice. Yeah, her job in the anime is that of a model and all that. A singer and a model. She's really famous in Japan, but thanks to 4Kids, they edited that out and whatnot. The voice, it actually suits the character well. It's just that she sounds like a stereotypical model in the industry. I'm like, she cares about the Mew Mews, but she cares more about her job. And in the Japanese, she's like the total opposite of that. I'm like, come on. Okay, I finally finished with the Mew Mews. Now I'm on to the aliens. Oh, this is gonna be fun. There's 3 of them. I'm gonna go by the oldest. Pi or Sardon in the Japanese, in the English. Sardon's the oldest and most calculated of the Mew Mews. I personally didn't like him myself because he was the most cruel and most obedient to the aliens' leader, Deep Blue. Ugh, that annoyed me like crazy. Just his Japanese voice suits really well. It's more monotoned than Sakura's. It suits really, 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 really well. So thumbs up for that. The Japanese, it suits, but it has a British accent. It's so hard to take him seriously with a British accent because accents like that make me laugh. It's just when he's trying to act serious and it sounds pompous, I'm like this, like, I'm like here almost laughing my head off because of the accent. And it just, his voice, it doesn't suit that well. Japanese voice, thumbs up. English, middle, it suits, but lose the accent, dude. Quiche or Dren. Quiche is by far the most popular of the aliens. Do you know why? Because he has the absolute biggest obsession with Ichigo. Darn you, Ichigo, you should have got him instead of your tree hugger boyfriend. But seriously, he's like the most popular of the aliens. His Japanese voice, it's enough to make anyone's heart like skip a beat. I am a fan myself, as you can see by my reaction. He's a little devil. He's a little devil. Oh man, he is so sneaky. His Japanese voice is awesome. It suits the character very well. A thumbs up for that. His English voice. Oh man, from what I've seen from the forums on YouTube, the common one is that he sounds like a nerd or he sounds too girly. Personally, the tone for his voice is set really well. They got the idea of it, but it's just Oh my gosh, he uses so many puns, which I'm gonna get to later in the in this review. He is the master of pun users. It just, there are moments of the show where he talks serious, but in those moments where he's serious, they put in the most ridiculous puns imaginable towards humankind. It's just, what the heck? I'm like, what in the world? It is so hard. You have to skip scenes because of it. But yeah. And if two thumbs up for his Japanese voice. His English, it's a middle thumb, but lose the girly touch, man. Tart, or Tarb, which is brat backwards. Dren's name is nerd backwards, if you figured that out. Tart is the youngest in the Mew Mews and the most loud. He has a crush on Pudding, but he denies it, which makes him more funny. He personally is the most loud, like I said. He likes beating the Mew Mews up. He's just so funny. I'm like, how he constantly denies, how he denies Pudding's love to, Pudding's admiration to him. It's just so cute. It's like he's both annoying, but he's so cute at the same time. You just want to hug him, right? His English voice, the most worst of the aliens, even worse than Pies. Oh my good lord. It's even worse than his because they got the brattiness right, but they got rid of all the cute. I'm like, he's supposed to be annoying and the cute. Instead, he sounds obnoxious and really, really, really bratty. Thumbs up, Japanese. Thumbs down for his English. Okay, Deep Blue, leader of the aliens. His Japanese voice is good, especially for the last episodes of the show. His voice, he's this ball thing, and then the shadow of him later. His voice sounds like a chipmunk. I mean, seriously, I'm like, is their leader like a chipmunk? I mean, seriously, it was so hard when he was talking to, giving orders and whatnot, being vain and pompous as he is. It is so hard to take him seriously because his voice is chipmunk-like. That is all rid of in the end of the series. It's enough to, it's like the look is up. The one thing about Deep Blue that I kind of like, I'm on the few people who like him, are his eyes. His eyes are so icy blue, it looks like he's staring into your soul. His Japanese voice suits it so perfectly. He's both malicious, he's more devious than the three combined, and it's just, yeah, personally, if they had it done for the rest of the series, his voice wouldn't sound good at all. His English voice, among the aliens, his voice actually sounded right. Actually sounded the best of the aliens. It actually suited really well, but it worked for those episodes, but if it worked for the later episodes, it wouldn't work that well. Thumbs up for his Japanese, middle thumbs for his English. Okay, I'm finally done with the aliens, and now I'm on to the minor characters. Messiah, or Mark, as in the English, his Ichigo's boyfriend. Sadly, for any of us Kishu Ichigo fans who want them to be together, sadly. His Japanese voice is really well done. His Japanese voice suits him really well. I liked him because he was so nice to Ichigo, but he's a little bit of a tree hugger, like I said earlier, and it's just, yeah. But he's really nice. His character suits him really well. His English, this is gonna be fun. From what I've heard from the forum, he sounds like either a jock, from what I've heard, is